Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. It is windy and rough out here this morning. The wind is just hitting me really hard from behind me. Right now it's coming out of the south. It's going to shift around to the south-southwest just a little bit later this morning, blowing about a steady 20 miles an hour, at least 20 right now. This is the very south end of Vanderbilt Beach. It's about 6:45. Cloudy skies, still getting some rain. Really fast moving rain. Just blows through here. I just got rained on a few minutes ago. I was just getting ready to start my live feed and it started raining. And I think it's going to rain again. Most of the heavy rain's up to the north of us and offshore. Hurricane Debbie, man, she caused some problems here in North Naples yesterday. Some street flooding. I think it caught everybody by surprise. They weren't expecting that street flooding to be as bad as it was. I've still got a bunch of videos to share. I got to go through them all. Hit that share button. Send some stars if you appreciate my efforts. It's really hard turning this gimbal, spinning it around. The wind's probably going to take control. Most of the views this morning are going to be up to the north. We're going to walk up to the north. Oh, great. Looks like rain headed right at me. Dang it. They said no rain on this morning's forecast weather report on Wink. Just flying through here. This is a very, very outer bands of the storm. I'm gonna have to get somewhere where I can get out of the rain real quick. My gimbal started working again. It just got wet yesterday. I had to dry out, but I lost my microphone. Last time I bought a mic, I bought two of them, so I'm using the second one now. Our turtle nests have been pretty much wiped out here. I've seen a couple here and there, the ones that are really up high on the beach. I don't know if any of the buildings got water in them. All that ponding water on our streets on Gulf Shore Drive, it looks like it's off the road. There's still some sitting on the sides and the swales. Very, very rough out there still. Looking down to the south. Hit that share button. Let everybody know I'm out here. If you're planning on heading over here to Vanderbilt Beach Park this morning, they have the drop-off area blocked off to vehicles. There's no handicap parking right now. I'm sure they're going to open that up later this morning. I think they just want to get the sand out of the parking lot. But yesterday afternoon, high tide, 1 o'clock, when I came out here, the Gulf of Mexico spilled over and was running down the street here. Man, that brought back some bad memories of Hurricane Ian when that storm surge first started running down the road. The only difference with Ian was it never stopped. It just kept coming. Where I'm standing during Hurricane Ian, The water was 5 feet over my head right in here. Just unbelievable. There's still puddles around. The roads are still wet. But I think all the deep puddles on the roads are gone. But yeah, they still have the fence up there, blocking people from coming in here. And like I said, I'm sure it's just because they want to get the sand out of the parking spots here. It's open to pedestrians. They don't have the sidewalks closed. Just the road. I don't know what happened to Jason on the tractor. He went out on the beach and then he turned around and went back to the barn. There's the Ritz-Carlton residences there. Coming up out of the ground. I know some of you are curious as to what's going on there. That's what that looks like. It's really cloudy, not very bright here, sorry. Can only do so much. I can't turn on the lights. The tower cranes. Eventually there'll be buildings that high there. But yeah, all that ponding water that was here at the intersection, I don't see that now. So that's good news. Head back over to the beach. I just don't want to get rained on. I'm tired of buying gimbals and microphones. I did get a couple tips yesterday. That was sweet. Thank you, those of you that sent some tips. I appreciate it. I am still looking for support. If you enjoy my videos and appreciate my efforts, tips are always greatly appreciated. Right now, hugely appreciated. Bills are due today and I'm in the hole big time. It sucks. Can never get out of that hole. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post if you want to send a little thank you. Folks coming out to the beach. That wind isn't stopping anybody. Hold on to your hats though when you get out here. So I really don't know exactly what I'm going to do here this morning. That rain is definitely threatening. I guess we'll just start walking up the beach. If it starts raining, I'm just going to have to end the live feed. Hang out somewhere. I'm curious as to what Vanderbilt Beach looks like up at the north end. We only got as far as just a little bit south of the La Playa yesterday. You wouldn't believe that wind and rain yesterday. As soon as I ended my live feed, when I walked up the beach here, it let loose. I was like getting sandblasted out here. I literally could not walk into the wind. I had to stop and turn my back to the wind and just wait for that squall to die down. Then I'd walk back down the beach a little further and it'd come in again. I have to stop, kind of hunker down. I mean, it was almost knocking me over. I couldn't believe how strong that wind got here. I think it was way over 50 miles an hour. You see that tornado out in, looked like eastern Collier County? It was a pretty good sized tornado for Florida, for southwest Florida. We had several tornado warnings, all of our phones going off. Pray for the people in the path of this darn storm. Dirty Debbie. Oh, Dirty Debbie. could make it up to a Category 2. My daughter lives up in Tallahassee, praying for her. Jennifer and Chris. Oh. Look how dark that sky is there. Woo, doggies. How would you like to have been spending $1,000 a night for a room at the Ritz this weekend? Yikes. That is some heavy stuff coming at us here. That was not supposed to happen. Yeah, all of our sea turtle nests right in here between the Turtle Club and the Ritz. They're off. They're gone. They've been washed. Now, the eggs are still down under the sand, but the stakes, the markers are gone. But usually what happens is those poor little babies, they drown when they go underwater, sadly. They can survive for a little while with water on top of the nest, but not long. Turtle Club. That water was up to their seawall. Looks like they lost some. Looks like the beach lost some sand. Looks like there's some sand pushed up in places, and other places there's sand gone. Nothing like Hurricane Ian, though. Woo. Normally after a storm, you get nice weather. It sucks out all the moisture. It's about 80 degrees right now. Feels a little bit warmer. I don't think it's going to get over 90 today. Might not even get out of the upper 80s today. Water temperature 88. The tide's still on its way out. Low tide is around 8:25 at Wiggins Pass up to the north of us. It's really not blue sky, it's just the camera. It's really gray sky. It's the way the camera interprets it, the darkness. If you ever notice when you take pictures at night, it looks blue. Storm's getting closer and closer, and it looks like it's going to be a good one too. Woo. Look at that. Ooh, I saw lightning up to the north. Probably not a great morning to sit out here at the Turtle Club. Yeah, the two nests that were here at the sea turtle nests that were at the Turtle Club are gone. All the nests that were out in here are gone. All the sea turtle nests out here are gone. There's a couple over here by this seawall. One, the stakes are still in the ground, the stakes and ribbons. The other one's kind of strewn all over the place. See them over here? The water did come up here. They did go underwater here. Yeah, as you walk up and down the beach, you see these stakes washing up in places. At least some of their new plantings survived here. All these folks that took it on their own initiative to replant the dunes, I feel bad for them. A lot of them lost all their new plantings, their seedlings. The Turtle Club lost all of theirs. Uh-oh, I feel some rain. I just felt a drizzle. If it starts raining, I'm just going to take a break and let it pass. Because I want to get up the beach. I don't know if I'm going to make it up to Wiggins or not. Well, it's actually lightening up here. It's still got rain in it. Is it gonna just go behind me, go inland? Most of it's just been skirting and staying out in the Gulf. I'll tell you what, this water feels a lot cooler than 88 degrees. That's what my app says. My surf forecast app says 88 degrees. I think it might be off a bit. It feels a lot cooler. It feels like maybe 84, 80, somewhere in there, 83 maybe. A lot cooler than 88. All that rain, that cooled the water down. And I don't know where they take those readings from. That is actually the water temperature up at Wiggins Pass, the one I look at. I think there's one for Vanderbilt Beach. Sometimes it can actually vary by a couple degrees between the Naples Pier and up here at all the way up at Wiggins Pass. I don't have places to hide along here. I don't know any of these people in these condos. If it starts raining on me, it's like I can duck into the Turtle Club. There's a little boardwalk right here by the Vanderbilt Beach Resort and Harbor Club I can jump up on because that wind blowing out of the south will be all right up there. Yeah. That water came all the way up to the bushes. There are some sea turtle nests left, the ones that are way, way up there. But nothing. This beach right now, the sand, it's almost like walking on concrete. It is so hard from that water. I've seen several people out here already, walking, jogging, no fishing, no surfing. I've seen some debris, but not that much washing up on the beach. Remember, there's still stuff out there from Hurricane Ian. It hasn't been bad. This beach has really been leveled off. Remember how it looked like stair steps in some places? It's really leveled off. It looks like these buildings here had built their own little berm And there's still some of it left. See, they're still working on these buildings. They're still repairing the damage from Hurricane Ian. That's going to be 2 years come September. September 21st. Remember, that water just went right through the bottom floors of all these buildings. Blew out some of the walls, the garage doors. There were cars out in the roads. People's personal belongings strewn all over the place. Cars stacked up on top of each other on Gulf Shore Drive. Huh. That little place, it's taking them forever to get that reopened. Gulf Point of Naples, that's a timeshare. I don't know what the deal is there. I mean, that whole bottom floor got wiped out, their community room and everything. Just look how flat this beach is now. It's amazing. What's amazing is that I'm out here walking on it with you. I guess you could say we dodged another bullet here. Our little sea turtles didn't. But we did. I'm going to take a little break here, just a short break, and then I'm going to continue my walk up the beach. So stay tuned. It's only going to take a couple minutes for me to reset here. We really didn't get any color this morning. You know what's really wild? I got a video to share later today. Had some color yesterday morning, some beautiful orange clouds. I got to edit that together and share it with you. Yeah, I'm going to just take a short little break. Hey, send some stars if you like what I do. If you're watching on Facebook, I get a penny for each star that you send. It really helps out. Right now, I'm actually, for the entire summer, money is tight, kind of a financial crunch for me. I'd rather be out here sharing our beach with you, doing things like this, than working somewhere else. But this is a full-time gig here. It's not just walk. This is the easy part, walking the beach. Posting and editing photos and videos. And it's a full-time thing. People don't realize how much effort goes into it. And the only compensation I get is from you, my friends. Keep that in mind while you're watching. Facebook stars. Think about subscribing to my Southwest Florida Television Facebook page. That would be awesome. My goal is to get 10% of my followers to subscribe. That will relieve so much pressure on me, make me happy. I can take the ads off the Facebook videos. For now, they're a necessary evil. I'd rather not have them there. Tips preferred over Facebook stars right now. Right now, like I said, times are really tight. Bills are due now. Tips are instantaneous. The Facebook star money takes sometimes over 30 days to get that out of Facebook. So if you'd like to send a little thank you every now and then, a token of appreciation as I call it, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And every dollar counts, my friends, every dollar. You can also find me on Venmo and Apple Pay. Like I always say, I'm not out here trying to get rich. I'm just trying to survive in this crazy world that we live in right now. Ha! When you look at the backs of these condos here, and you know, they're still a mess. They just never cleaned them up since Hurricane Ian. Look at that. There was water all back up in here yesterday when I was walking in the rain. You can see where the standing water was. This is the building just north of the Floridian Club, if you're familiar with Vanderbilt Beach. This looks so desolate. Almost looks abandoned, doesn't it? There were sea turtle nests all the way back up in here. Give me one last look at that water, then I'm going to take a short break, and I promise I will be back and we'll continue our walk up the beach. It might get interrupted with a passing shower or two, but I'll do what I can. I want to try to get up to Delnor Wiggins. Tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television, especially if they're beach lovers like yourself. Got plenty of room in our beach family for new members. Sorry about that wind noise. I do have my microphone on with the double wind screens, the big old fuzzy one. But it is blowing hard out here. All right, hopefully I'll see you later. If not, have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Happy Monday. We made it through the storm. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. God bless America. Tally ho. Tally ho.